Fluffy like the mushrooms. So we got cherry trees, and that's where we used to always find them when we had the property down in Lower Michigan. The stems seem pretty fresh. I don't find many dark ones like this, so I don't know that much about the different species of morels. But so I see the cherry trees. That's where I used to always find them. We had a cherry woods. South facing hill, we're actually on a north facing hill, so to me, you find them where you find them. I got a little pile here in my shirt, make them for the wife. After I let Fluffy smell them, every time I break off the root, he would pick them up and eat them. So at least my dog likes them. Hopefully we'll know if they're the right ones, because there are some poisonous ones that look like morels that aren't morels. I'm gonna walk around this hill a little more, see if I find any more. It's rained all week, so I wouldn't be surprised if I do find some more. I have his leash in my pocket. Go ahead, let's go through here. Go ahead, Fluff. Oh, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Well, I'm hoping that he feels the restraint and just stops. But like, if he pulls hard enough, he can pull himself right out of my pocket. So I gotta stop filming. But glad I got some morels this year. It's been a long time since I found some. What are they called?
Maroon mushrooms.
They're morel mushrooms, Shiva.
Maroon. Like that.
Morel mushrooms, that's what they're called. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I don't think I've ever seen one of those, but the thing is huge. Please stop. Please stop. I'm out here mushroom hunting, and then I'm getting on onyx real quick before I start, because I know I'm in the park right now, but I know there's a certain section where some private properties come in to the area. So right now I'm just checking. So I'm using onyx. So I'm at the blue dot right here, and it's not too bad. I can go quite a long ways to the east, as you can see on the map here, and then I can go a little ways south, and then it goes into some church property. Looks like they have trails through the church property so anybody can walk on it, and then it goes back to the county map. So I'm gonna look here, hopefully I find some. To be honest, I don't even like morel mushrooms. I like hunting them. I've been doing it since I don't know, I don't remember not hunting morel mushrooms. We're gonna see if I can find any. I'll find some people to give them to. Found a mushroom. I've been walking basically just a bike path, looking for trees that would have mushrooms around them. So when I was a kid, we used to always have a rule, like if you find one, there's always a second one. So now I gotta find that second one. So these mushrooms here, they are kind of a morel, but they're a hybrid, and I can't remember what exactly they're called. I'll put the name right here. I'm pretty sure they're edible, they just don't taste as good. Right here where I'm at, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But usually where these will grow, the better blonde or black morels will grow. I'm gonna stay in this area for a minute and just try to look for some of the blonde or black morels. A lot of people at the Valhalla Park, where my dog was eating all the morels before I could pick them,
there was a lot of these there, and I went back today looking for morels and they were gone. Open my Onyx maps and trying to see how close I was to the property line. And as I got here, I see there, and then I start looking, I actually can see a fence. So unfortunately, the best looking mushroom property I've seen is across that fence. A lot of times you'll find mushrooms under these. They hold moisture. I assume they probably hold heat from the sun as well. You know, it's a good place for them to grow. That is a huge, huge, huge mushroom. So these are called ramps, and they look, this is the leaf. And I think they're like a wild onion. They smell like an onion or a radish, I think is what I've been told too. I didn't really know they existed till somebody left a message on my Instagram page. I asked if anybody was finding morels, and somebody said no, but they're finding tons of ramps. So then I had to look up what a ramp was because I wanted to make sure he wasn't being like a jerk. But the good thing is, I just found a second mushroom, and it's a big one. You know, I've always heard people say they find them on north-facing hills or south-facing hills. I can never remember. I've just always found them on hills. It doesn't really matter what direction they're facing. But this year, almost all the mushrooms I found were on west-facing hills. My theory, and that is the ground is getting heated up by the sun at the latest part of the evening because it's hitting right on the hill. And then if it rains that evening, the mushrooms grow. Now, like I said, that's just a theory. I see a second one up there. I'm gonna look around for a second. You guys are just gonna have to be on hold.
Can I pick it now?
Gemma, what is that?
A mushroom.
How big is it?
A morel mushroom.
Yeah?
Except a maroon. It's really big.
Not a maroon.
Nope.
All right, just grab it with your hand. Don't grab it with the bag.
Why not?
Because it's not a piece of dog poop.
Yes, it is.
Here, look, put it here.
Did you see that one?
Nope, didn't see that one. Good job.
Go pick it up with my hand.
I came back out with the kids today because they wanted to go for a walk in the woods, and they were having fun yesterday when we went to the other park, and they just like running up and down the bike trails, and as long as there's no bikes out here, I think we're okay. But I figured I might as well look for some mushrooms. So I'm back at the same park, and I'm in the general area of where I found that first mushroom yesterday. I found two big ones. Jem found one, I found another one. It doesn't zoom.
Hi guys, we're in the same field. I found two mushrooms.
Found another one, as you saw. I don't know how good Gemma's camera work was, but we did find another one. Oh man, did I step in dog crap? No, I'm okay. Probably just me. I usually find the mushrooms around cherry trees, elm trees, apple trees. I'm sure there's other trees people find them around, but those are the ones that I find the most. So hopefully this is, I don't know, for anybody that doesn't hunt morels and likes to hunt morels or likes to eat morels, maybe this video will help you figure out how to find the morels on your own. And then you don't have to pay those hefty price tags when you see them at the store.
Hi, Alex, I'm holding an onion.
The other day I came up here and there's a turkey up here and it's nesting. It's laying on its eggs and we didn't see it. We walked around a tree and it jumped up, scared the crap out of us. We saw that it had a bunch of eggs, so I called Jason
and he said that it would come back. And today I've come back here today, and it's still on its nest.